All right, guys, welcome back to another video. Continuing on with the AFC East, the New York Jets, you are up to bat. Now, we all remember the 2-14 season last year that led to the second overall pick. They were 1-7 at home and 1-7 on the road, and ironically also finished the division 1-7. Offensively, they were dead last with 279.9 yards per game, and defensively, they were 24th, giving up 387.6 yards. With the second overall draft pick, they selected Zach Wilson, quarterback out of BYU. Then they had the 13th overall pick, and they selected Elijah Vera Tucker, an offensive lineman from USC. In the second round, they went wide receiver with Elijah Moore out of Ole Miss with the 34th overall pick. And in the fourth round, they drafted Michael Carter, a running back out of North Carolina. Where to even start with the New York Jets? They're starting over yet again. Robert Saleh is taking over. They, of course, have a new quarterback with Zach Wilson, and they haven't made the playoffs since 2010. Now, they traded Sam Darnold a couple months ago, basically saying, hey, look, we're going to draft a quarterback with that second overall pick. They lost a guard. They lost Henry Anderson. They lost Jordan Jenkins. They lost Brashad Perryman. They're not missing that much. Brian Poole went to the Saints, and getting CJ Mosley back after he opted out will be huge. Carl Lawson is coming over from the Bengals. That is an extremely important move because this pass rush was one of the worst in all the NFL. They also signed Corey Davis to hopefully become their wide receiver one, Tevin Coleman, Jared Davis, and some other smaller pieces. As for the strength of schedule, it is tied for 19th this year. Some of their notable games come against the Titans week 4, New Orleans week 13, and week 17 at Tampa. Remember how all of the Bills' toughest games were on the road? Well, it's the exact opposite for the Jets. All their hardest games are at home. As for some key players, I'm sure you know the direction I'm going to go in this. When the Jets traded away Sam Darnold, all eyes were set on that number 2 overall pick and Zach Wilson. He is bound to have rookie hiccups, but from what I saw in preseason, everything looked effortless and an encouraging start for the Jets. Like we mentioned before, Corey Davis was given $27 million guaranteed and will need to play like a true number 1 outside receiver. And the Jets have been one of the most inconsistent pass rushing teams in the NFL. And signing Carl Lawson hopefully will help that. He got a 3-year deal worth $45 million and will be expected to produce. CJ Mosley returning to the defense this year will be a huge boost. And honestly, the Jets' best overall player last year was free safety Marcus May, who is entering a contract year. Before I do get into my record projection, I just want to say I think this defense is going to surprise some people. I think it's going to be a lot better than what we expect. Now, I might be a little harsh here, but I'm not saying a 4-13 season is going in the opposite direction. This is a team that won 2 games, right? They have a new head coach. They got a new quarterback. They got some new pieces. I think the Jets' 10-year playoff drought is going to and surely will reach 11. I think Wilson will be unbelievably entertaining to watch and show us flashes of that number 2 overall promise. However, I do think he'll need a little bit more time to grow into the NFL. Saleh will have the defense ready to go. I'm not totally sold on the secondary. That is the one thing. And the offensive line is a work in progress. And on top of that, I think the Dolphins and Patriots have both made significant upgrades this season to compete with the Bills. I think it's a lot tougher of a division than it was last year. I just think this division's a little bit deeper than people realize. So that is why I have gone with 4-13. Guys, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. What are your projections for the Jets this season? Please make sure you guys do drop a like. Make sure you guys do drop a subscription. We will be moving on to the AFC West, so make sure you guys do stay tuned for that. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Please make sure you do drop a like. Make sure you guys do drop a subscription. Until next time, we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.